Good afternoon, sir. I'm Adeni Lois Adeosola, and I'm here with my partner. Is We are member of GSC content creation and YouTube blogging, and we are very happy to meet you, sir. Please, sir, can you introduce yourself, sir?
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon. I am Deacon Yakubu Vivo Ozigi, bag making, Group D for GSC.
Thank you, sir, for taking your time to meet us. So, before we begin, I would like to give you an overview of the question we'll be asking. So, we'll be asking like the skills you teach, the impact it has on both graduates and undergraduate students, and how it has helped in this our contemporary time, and how to monetize it, sir. So, my first question is, can you briefly introduce the skill you teach and its reward applications?
The skill I taught is general bag making. Bag making is a trade that is very large and it's very lucrative, very to set up. You can start from the cradle. It doesn't need any much stress before you start it.
Okay, sir. So the second question is, why do you believe this skill is important for undergraduate students to learn?
Yes, my belief is this. I've been in the trade for the past, let's say, since 1990.
Wow.
I've been in this trade.
Wow.
It's very lucrative. There is no regret in it because I myself, when I started it with 0 naira.
Wow.
0 naira. When I finished learning, I wanted to start on my own. First and foremost, before I go into this trade, I make up my mind that I don't have to go and look for job elsewhere when I finish the trade. So immediately I finish, I learned what do I get is this. I don't have money to buy the machine, but I borrowed machine. Then I started with it. Far back by that time, if you have 1,000 naira, you can buy machine, new one. But due to the nature of how we are brought up, no financial backing, but I have also made my mind that no matter how tough is it, I will not left this trade. When I stay in this trade, I discovered that the trade is very lucrative and very profitable. So I have been doing it since that time till date. There is no cause for deviate from it.
Thank you, sir. So the third question is, what are the basic requirements or prerequisites needed to start learning this skill?
In any training, the first thing you need is your commitment. Believe that what you are going to learn, you will know it. There should be no iota of doubt in your mind. Then when you are coming, there's what we call personal development or personal training. You cultivate that attitude. It will not take you a long time before you assimilate all what you need to know.
Okay, thank you, sir. How long does it typically take for a complete beginner to become proficient?
It depends on individual. When you say how long, our brain are not the same. There are some people that have photo brain that immediately they see they grab it. There are some people that you teach. It will take a long time before they understand it. In my own case, when I'm learning, I say within 6 months I should know it, and I work towards it. But as a beginner in this trade, between 1 year, maximum of 2 years, you are okay.
Okay. What are the fundamental ABC steps in mastering this skill?
The motto which I give to these trainers, I said, observe and to do. There is nothing you are going to do today that is new. Everything has been done. There is no discovery anywhere again. What you need to do, just observe the one that has been in existence, watch it, how they do it. I have taught them the part of the bags. We are coming to how to prepare the pattern in the next lecture. It's very easy. When you watch and you do, you will be able to do it. It says practice made perfect. What you are practicing day in, day out, you'll be perfect on it.
Okay, so what materials, tools, or software does a beginner need to start?
The material that a beginner need to start is just this domestic sewing machine is very ideal, because as a beginner you can't just go into industrial machine. Industrial machine need precautions. It's only those people that are perfect in operational step that can go into industrial machine. Domestic sewing machine is okay, and all the implement that we need, I have taught them some of the implement that we use in bag making. They are very, very, very cheap, very easy to get, like some scissors, you get tape rule, iron scale, a table, and marking or marker. These are the little things that you need as a beginner.
Okay. Are these materials expensive or affordable for the average students?
They are very, very cheap. They are very, you don't need to scratch your or stress yourself before you get all these things. They are very cheap. The cost of it ranging from maximum 1,000, 2,000, or 3,000. So they are not something that is very cost that you cannot afford. It's only the domestic machine that I know is a little bit cost, but one can still get a fairly used one which you can use as a beginner.
Okay, so can this skill be learned fully online, or does it require physical practice?
You see, anything you say you want to learn online, you will not get the exact system, because there are something you need practical touch to it. It's just like online is just theory, or you are just seeing it from afar. But when you come face to face with it, you are touching it, you can easily get it. But you can learn it online. But if you want to be perfect on it, you need to go to the workshop where they are doing the work proper.
Okay, so I want to ask, what of those that are visually impaired and they are willing to learn this work? How do you go about teaching them?
Come again.
Those that are visually impaired, those that are blind and they want to learn this work.
This kind of trade is not, they can't learn it. Okay. Because it involves your physical eyes and your brain. It's not only something that you just imagine. It's something you have to use your natural strength to do, and your eyes must be fully opened.
Okay. So the next question is, what is the structure of your training program? Is it in modules, duration, or milestone?
It's in duration.
Okay. What common challenges do beginners face while learning this skill?
As a beginner, the challenges they may face is not all that much. You know, in everything, money. You say money is the root of all things. Money answers all things. So a beginner that does not have any source of money will not be able to. That is the challenge that they will have, because they may want to buy one thing or the other. So they cannot, if they don't have any supporter that will give to them, so they will face that kind of challenge.
How do you help students overcome these challenges?
You see, to overcome it is this kind of challenge is not someone can overcome at once. As they begin to learn, and they get to know the job little by little, from there now, somebody may even employ them and pay them. In my own case, I know that is the issue. When I finish what I did, I work with people. But I have decided that I will not leave the job. The first job that I took, somebody gave to me, is when I now go and buy scissors. Even somebody dash me tape rule. So when I went to buy the material to do the work, something like a simple purse. So that is the time I now buy the scissors. The little money that I get, I will not use it to buy food alone. I'll buy the little ones that I can easily
Thank you, sir.
purchase. Yes, sir.
So, what practical exercise or project do you use to reinforce learning?
And to enforce learning is this. As I first of all said it, I say practice made perfect. As they are learning, we will teach them, we will give them some samples. Say, go and do this one. They themselves will see something outside that they fascinate. So they too can do it. So they will do something, then come and show to the master. The master will satisfy them. Anywhere that is error or correction, the master will do it for them.
Okay, sir. How can students build a strong portfolio or proof of competence with this skill?
I am a bona fide factor of this something. Since the day I finished learning, I told you I have never deviated. It's a job that, as far as your eye can see, it's not something that is limited. It's as far as your eye can see, as far as your finance can support you. There are, if you go to the market now, most of the what dominate the market is made in China. That's to say that our country is not producing anything. Even we that are doing it now, we are not producing. It's the one they brought to us that we are doing. Why? It's because financial backbone. So if produce anything, we will sell. So those people that want to buy, they will go to the market. So if you don't have money to produce, nobody will buy your idea. They will pay for already made or finished product. They don't pay for idea. So no matter the idea you have, no matter the knowledge that you have for the trade, if you cannot practicalize it, put it in a solid form which they can see, which they can touch, they can pick, it is by then you, if you can do it like that, you go higher.
Thank you, sir. In your experience, what separates an average learner from an exceptional one?
Exceptional like. Okay.
Experts,
Okay. What is the difference? That means what is the difference between the
yes,
expert
and
and
an average
an
one.
average one? The difference between an expert and the average one, an expert, no matter how complicated a product is, you should be able to copy it and do it, even if they just send you the measurement. So somebody that is just an average person on the field may not be able to do it like somebody that's a professional. As I am now, if I see somebody holding a bag and the person is on the move, you understand, I will watch that bag critically. I watch it because you cannot ask the person to stop because you want to take the photograph or you want to see how they do it. What you do, just snap it on your memory. Immediately you look for something you can sketch it. When you sketch it, you are the one that will now assign measurement to it. There are what you call standard measurement. So when you can do it now, you practicalize it. When you see it, it will look like the one. Like this question you ask me, there is one day I have been seeing a bag with people, but I have not opportunity to come in contact with that bag. What I did is that I just imagine it. I begin to do it. That is the work of the Holy Spirit. Say, Holy Spirit, help me. So when I started, the Holy Spirit began to teach. Say, do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. So at the end of the day, when I do it, it look like what I saw.
At what stage can a student start earning money with this skill?
And at a stage, a student can start earning money on this trade from the cradle, repairing somebody's handbag they get caught. Somebody, you can bring it to the shop, you will repair it, you get a little pay for that. From repair, you can get some. There are some people that they just based on repairing and they are making it.
Okay. So, what are the typical beginner level earning opportunity available?
Typical learning
Earning available, opportunity available, like
opportunity.
those that are perfect now. Is there any opportunity for them? maybe like a organization that are willing to support people like that.
In that area, I didn't know that. I didn't know that because in this our country, we don't have people that support. We have people that discourage. Say go and look for another work, but they don't support the one we are doing. So we don't. I didn't know any organization like that.
Interesting. Can you give examples of successful students who now make money using this skill?
We have just begun this training. There is no one that can point to vividly like last year we started this training. So the little time that we spend cannot enable any student to start it. They still need to go because we just give them the idea of what we are doing. They have not even go practically into that trade. So we cannot certify, say, this student can begin to practice it.
Okay. What are the potential income ranges for students at the beginner, intermediate, and advanced level?
It depends on the how you develop yourself. It's not something that they just rate you. It's what you do that will earn you. We cannot say because you know how to do bag, when you come to the workshop, they will start work from morning till evening, then they will give you a so amount. It's based on what you can ability can produce. For example, now if you say if you want to produce you want to sew something, you cannot give it to you that you should do the whole thing. You do it in part. The part you do, you calculated it. It's how fast you are. It's not based on certificate. It's based on how competent you are or how fast you are.
How much can a dedicated student realistically expect to earn within the first 3 months?
The first 3 months in practicing or what?
Yes,
In practicing.
yes.
Eh, in the first 3 months, what I mean is this. Does it mean that they should go and look for somebody that will employ them again so that, or they start on their own?
Maybe start on their own. Yes.
If you start on your own, just as I have earlier said, it's what you do that will bring customers. If you do anything and customer like it, they will bring more to you. Then the quality of what you are doing is what will give you your earning. So what the way you do it, if they like it, they will pay for it. So do something that is good. If you do something that people are ignoring, or somebody brought a bag for you to repair, by the time you brought the bag, it's very good. But after, when you say you have repaired it, the situation of the bag does not look like the bag he brought. So the person will not pay. So it is your experience and your perfection that will determine your wages. It's not just because you are a master, somebody will just give you money. It's not a salary earning something. It's not something like salary. So whether you work or didn't work, they will pay you at the end of the month.
Okay, so what are the startup costs involved in monetizing these skills?
The startup cost, just as we have earlier mentioned, you can start from the little ones, like the cost of, let's say, domestic sewing machine now. That's the major equipment that a learner or a beginner needs. So let's say if you have something like a 200,000 naira, you can start.
Okay, so what tools or resources are absolutely essential for earning money with this skill?
Any
What tools or resources are absolutely essential for earning money with this skill? The
okay,
tools they need.
the tools that they need, need, like a domestic sewing machine. You have scissors, tape rule, iron square, a big table, a chair, what else? Like punch, plier, There are minor something that they need.
Okay. How profitable is this skill in the Nigerian environment or global markets?
This skill is very profitable. You don't need any soothsayer or a prophet to tell you that this skill is profitable. Just imagine now, our little children, before they go to school, they must have school bag, a lunch box. Even unborn babies, they have what we call baby bag. So they will get all these things, and every home, every individuals need it. So the one in the market is not enough. So there is no amount you can put in the market that you will not sell. Just as I said nobody pay for idea. It's what they see in the market they will buy. So when you put your own in the market, people will buy it.
What are the top industries or sectors where this skill is in high demand?
It's everywhere. It doesn't mean industry or high demand. It's everywhere. Every individual need it. So it's a global demand.
Okay. What opportunities exist for students to freelance using this skill?
To feel
What opportunity exists for students to freelance using this skill? Like what they can do maybe on their spare time?
it's a personal development. It
Okay.
depends on individual. As we are teaching them now, those who want to continue with the trade, they will go to the any nearby bag maker that is close to them. From there now, they will participate in the program that they were doing, in the working that they were doing in the workshop. He can develop himself and be perfect on it, like at their own leisure time. No, here now, the time that we have is not enough for us to give the proper training that they need.
Okay. How can students market themselves effectively after learning the skill?
Yes, like to market it is not difficult. We are in the era of technologies. We have Facebook. If you just do it your own, make sure the one you are posted, you posted it out. People will see it. Put your address there, your phone number. They will call you that they need so thing. Can you supply us? So it's very easy. Your neighbors, they will come and buy. Your neighbors, that is, you start from there. Whatever you do, let people see it. When they see it, it is what they display it in your shop where you are. The passers-by will see it. They will branch and say, how much is this? It's very lucrative and it's very marketable.
What platforms are best for showcasing or selling this skill?
I mentioned one. I said you posted it on your Facebook. So you posted it, then you go from place to place like the school, high institutions, like all the students that are here now, be it male or female, everyone carry bag. They need bag. So when you go there, show it to them, have a place where you can display it, which they can see, that they can easily access. They will come and buy it.
Okay, so what mistakes do students often make when trying to monetize this skill?
Yes. The mistake they do make is this. There is what we call imported materials. These imported materials, they did not do it in a day. Those people that are doing it, they cut their pattern, they take their time, they monitor it very well, they do it inside out. Everything will be very neat and very good. But you see, some of our students now, some of our learners now, they will see it on the Facebook. They will just do their own. Anyhow, they will see the price that they were posted on that one. They will now say this is how much they were selling. They want to sell it with the same price, but the quality of what they want to sell like that is not the same. That's the mistake they are making.
What advice do you give students who want to scale from a small job to major projects?
The advice I have for them is this: whatever you are doing, day in, day out, try to make sure that you perfect it. Try to make sure that you perfect it. People are looking for something that is good, not just anything. So whatever you are doing, do it inside out. When they open the inside, it's neat. The outside is good. So if your product is good, people will buy it.
Okay. Is this skill future proof, and how is it evolving in today's economy?
This this trade is a future proof because the use of bag can never end until man end. If man does not end, this skill will not end because every man needs bags on daily basis. Because the one we are using now, small time you get old, you want to change it. So it's a continuous something. As man live long, as man lives, that is how this trade will live. So it doesn't have end.
What advanced XYZ aspects of this skill should students aspire to learn?
What?
What advanced XYZ aspects of this skill should students aspire to learn?
The advanced one we are talking of now, I mentioned imported something. Like they need to do this thing to aspire. Like instead of be doing one, if you do one item, it will be very cost. The pattern you use to do one item is still the same pattern we are going to use to do 1,000 copies. So if they advance to do in large quantities, it brings more productivity and it will reduce the cost of the bag, and people will be able to afford to buy it.
Okay. How long does it take to reach mastery or expert level competence?
You see, to say you have mastered it, knowledge are increasing on daily basis. As things are changing, you also will learn to change with it. There is no end to expertise.
What additional courses or related skills can complement this one?
Additional things they can do is this: you when you are doing back making, it's a trade that take a lot of time. To deviate from it is not all that encouraging. But another aspect you can add to it is this: some of these materials, there are numerous materials that we use to do it. If you have money, you also can be selling all these materials. Instead of going and buy from people, you also can ask for it, then you'll be selling it to people. People will come to buy the materials, you sell the materials. Not only using it, you are selling the materials alongside with it.
Okay, sir. Are there opportunities for students to start a business with this skill? Okay.
You see,
Are there opportunities for students to start a business with this skill?
there is opportunity for them. Like, there are still students, they have not graduate. Those who want to continue with this trade, they can get machines, put it in their house, and they are practicing it day in, day out. If there is any mistakes they made or they need any correction, they can approach somebody that is better, or their master, or somebody that is close to them that is doing the same trade for the correction. Then from there now, they'll become perfect on what they were doing at the end of the day.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. What would a simple financial projection look like for a student running a small business with this skill?
The financial project, okay, like I've said, in a layman or an ordinary man, individual tastes are different. When I said I start my own, I start with 0 naira. I don't have any financial backing. But as things are now, our youth of nowadays, they will not like to go from the cradle like that because of what they were seeing in the Facebook, what is happening in other places. They too want to start it like that. If a student want to do it like that, at least they can start it with something like between 500,000 to 1 million naira. If they want to start it big.
Okay, so what is the maximum income potential for someone who becomes highly skilled?
You know, it depends on your ability. It depends on your ability. Like as a beginner, if you just started, it's what you do you collect. So if you can do many, you collect much. But not that anything in production is what you do you collect.
Okay, so how can students continuously improve and stay updated in this field?
It's by constant practicing. They should aspire. There are people that are in design. There are people that are in area of production. Every year you will see a new product. So in this new product, you can buy one, lose it, see how they do it, then sew that the one you bought, sew it back. You have used it to cut one. So by the time you sew the one you lose back, it has taught you how to sew new one. You have got the pattern. When you do it like that, the one that has just a new product on the market, you also can be able to do it. It will be of the same quality.
So what final advice would you give undergraduate students about learning and monetizing this skill?
The advice I have for them is this: anything you are doing and you don't devote your time to it, you are doing haphazardly, you can't go far. Whatever you are doing, let it be in your mind. Just something you are doing, observe and to do. As you see it, you begin to practice it. Practice made perfect. So as you are practicing it, you become perfect one day.
So the last question, what should students do immediately after completing your training to start earning?
What they should do is this: the knowledge we pass on to them is just an information. They need to develop it. So how can they develop it is this: is by practicing it. I have taught them how to, when you see a bag, how to demarcate, to break it into parts. So when they have practiced it, as they have learned it here now, when they begin to practice it, we will practice it. They too will go and practice it on their own. From there, they will become perfect on it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for having us. Really appreciate your kind gesture. Please, can you introduce yourself again?
Okay. My name is Dikin Yakubu Ovaivo Ozigi, a professional bag maker, and I'm taking the student bag making D, which is general bag making, not cut and sew.
Thank you, sir.
Yes,
If
sir.
you have any more questions, you will reach out to you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, you are welcome.